I want to share what's inside, not for approval, but to find peace with myself. Please don't judge me. I'm learning to embrace my scars as symbols of strength. Behind every quiet moment, there's a storm I'm still trying to understand. I'm sharing this because silence once almost swallowed me whole, and I want to be heard. Sometimes the heaviest burdens are carried beneath the surface, unseen by anyone else. I want to share my story so that others may find courage to share theirs. Don't judge me for my brokenness. It's the soil where my growth begins. I'm opening up because hiding my pain never made it disappear, only made it worse. I want to share my fears, hopes, and everything in between because that's what makes me human. Please don't judge me. I'm still a work in progress, learning to love myself daily. I'm revealing my vulnerabilities because I believe healing starts with honesty. Don't turn away when I show you the cracks in my armor. There where the light gets in. I want to share my journey, not to seek sympathy, but to foster understanding. Behind these words is a soul yearning to be seen and accepted as it is. I'm telling you this because hiding my truth only deepens judge the tears behind my smile. They are the healing tears of a heart reborn. I want to share my truth because living in the shadows is no longer an option. Sometimes the bravest thing we can do is ask for help and accept it with grace. I'm opening my heart, hoping it finds a safe place in your understanding. Don't judge me for my past. I'm not who I was, but who I'm becoming. I want to share my story so that no one else feels forced to suffer in silence. Behind every fragile moment is a fierce will to keep going, no matter what. I'm sharing this because pretending to be okay only delayed my healing. Please don't judge me. I'm learning to stand tall despite the weight of my past. I want to share my fears because acknowledging them is the first step toward freedom. What you're about to hear is my heart speaking in its most honest language. I'm exposing my vulnerabilities to remind myself and others that it's okay to be imperfect. Don't judge the scars. They are proof that I survived and will keep surviving. I want to share my truth because living authentically feels like the only way forward. Behind every tear is a lesson in resilience and a promise of hope. I'm opening up because carrying this pain alone was breaking me down. Please, don't judge me for the nights I felt lost. I was finding my way back to myself. I want to share my story to inspire others to embrace their own truth courageously. Sometimes being vulnerable is the strongest thing we can do. I'm telling you this because silence once felt like a prison I desperately wanted to escape. Don't judge me. I'm learning to forgive myself for not being perfect. I want to share my journey because every struggle has shaped my soul. Behind these words is a heart that's been broken but refuses to give up. I'm revealing my truth to remind others that healing is a journey. Please don't judge me for the doubts I carry. They are part of my growth. I want to share what I've hidden away to finally set myself free. Sometimes the most courageous act is simply to be honest with yourself. I'm opening my heart, hoping it resonates with those who need to hear it most. Don't judge me for my weaknesses. They're the stepping stones to my strength. I want to share my story to break the silence that holds so many captive. Behind every painful memory is a lesson waiting to be learned. I'm telling you this because honesty feels like the only way to heal the wounds inside. Please don't judge the scars you cannot see. They are real and meaningful. I want to share my truth because it's the light guiding me out of the darkness. Sometimes breaking down is necessary to build something stronger inside. I'm opening up because I believe in the power of connection through shared vulnerability. Don't judge me for the parts of me I'm still learning to accept. I want to share my journey to remind others that healing is possible. Behind these words is a soul learning to love despite the pain. I'm revealing my fears to show that even broken hearts can still hope. Please don't judge me. I'm growing into the person I was always meant to be. I want to share my story so that others feel seen and understood. Sometimes, telling the truth is the most liberating act of all. I'm opening my heart, hoping it inspires others to do the same. I'm laying my soul bare because holding it in only deepened the wounds I needed to heal. Please don't judge my journey. It's messy, but every step has taught me something valuable. I want to share my pain because hiding it never made it disappear. It only made it heavier. Behind every brave smile is a story of silent battles. I'm quiet tears. I'm opening up so that maybe someone else will feel less alone in their own struggles. Don't judge me for my past mistakes. They're the stepping stones to the person I am becoming. I want to share my truth because pretending to be okay no longer feels like an option. Sometimes sharing our darkest moments is the light we need to find our way back. I'm telling you this because the weight of silence became unbearable and I need to be free. Please don't judge the pain behind these words. It's my heart's way of seeking healing. I want you to see me beyond the surface, where vulnerability and strength coexist. My truth isn't perfect or pretty, but it's honest. And that's all I can give right now. I'm sharing my story so others might find courage to face their own shadows. Don't judge me for my fear of being seen. I'm learning to step into the light. I want to share my wounds because they remind me how far I've come, not how far I've fallen. The truth I hold is heavy, but speaking it aloud feels like the first breath of freedom. I'm laying down my armor because I'm tired of hiding who I really am. Please listen with an open heart. This is my soul reaching out for understanding. I want to share my broken pieces, hoping they'll inspire healing in others. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. I am exposing my vulnerabilities because they are the threads that weave my humanity. Don't judge me for needing time to heal. Growth is never a straight path. I want to share my truth, not for sympathy, but to remind us all we're beautifully imperfect. Sometimes the loudest battles are the ones fought quietly inside. I'm sharing this because hiding pain only makes it grow stronger. Please don't judge the tears. I shed them to wash away the weight of my past. I want to share my fears because naming them is the first step to conquering them. Behind these words is a heart that's been broken but still beats with hope. I'm letting go of shame by telling you what I've carried in silence for too long. Don't judge me for the nights I couldn't sleep. My mind was fighting battles unseen. I want to share my story to remind others it's okay to not be okay sometimes. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's courage wrapped in honesty. I'm sharing this because my silence once felt like a prison and I want to break free. Please don't judge the scars. They are the proof I survived. I want to share my truth so that my pain becomes a bridge to connection, not a wall. Behind every fragile moment is an unwavering desire to heal and move forward. I'm opening up because I want to be seen as more than just my struggles. Don't judge me for my imperfections. They make me who I am. I want to share my story because it's time to rewrite the narrative with honesty and hope. Sometimes, the hardest thing to say is also the most freeing. I'm sharing this truth because silence can suffocate the soul. Please don't judge me. I'm learning to love myself despite my flaws. I want to share my journey because every broken piece has a story worth telling. The pain I've held onto is finally being released through these words. I'm exposing my fears because they no longer deserve to live in the shadows. Don't judge me for the times I stumbled. I'm still walking my path with purpose. I want to share my vulnerability as a reminder that it's okay to ask for help. Behind these words is a heart learning to trust again, one step at a time. I'm telling you this because I believe. Because I believe in the power of truth to heal. Please don't judge the tears. They are the language of a soul seeking peace. I want to share my pain to turn it into strength and resilience. Sometimes, breaking down is the only way to build something stronger. I'm sharing this story because it's a testament to survival and hope. Don't judge me for the battles I fight inside. Often, they're invisible to the world. I want to share my truth to inspire others to embrace their own. Behind these words is a soul daring to be vulnerable and authentic. I'm opening up because hiding my pain only made it louder. Please don't judge me for the nights I cried alone. I was learning to be strong. I want to share my journey because honesty is the key to healing. This truth is messy and imperfect, but it's mine, and I'm proud to own it. I want to share something deeply personal. Please don't judge me for the scars I carry silently inside. They tell a story you haven't lived. Please don't judge me when I say I'm still healing from battles no one else can see. My heart's armor is fragile beneath the surface. I want you to understand my silence isn't weakness. It's where I gather strength to face a world that misunderstands me. What I'm about to share feels like opening a door to my soul. It's raw, messy, and imperfect, but it's mine. Please don't turn away when I reveal my fears. They are the hidden roots that keep me grounded in this storm. Behind this smile is a story of struggle and hope, and I ask only for your patience as I learn to be whole again. I'm sharing this because I'm tired of pretending, of hiding the parts of me that need love the most. Don't judge me for my flaws. They are the brushstrokes that make me human and beautifully unique. I want to share the moments when I felt invisible. So maybe someone else won't feel so alone in their silence. This isn't easy, but I trust you enough to show my true self, fragile, scared, yet still fighting to shine. I ask only for kindness because what I'm about to say comes from a place of deep vulnerability. Sometimes sharing your truth is the bravest thing you can do, even if it means risking judgment. I'm holding out my heart, hoping it finds understanding rather than harsh criticism. What you're about to hear is the quiet ache behind my laughter, the storm behind my calm. I want to share my truth so that one day I can look back and know I was brave enough to be real. Don't mistake my silence for consent. I've been fighting battles you cannot see, and sharing this because hiding my pain only made it grow. Now it's time to face it and heal. Please listen without judgment. Sometimes people just need to be heard to begin healing. My story isn't perfect and it isn't polished, but it is real and that's worth sharing. I want to share my brokenness so others feel less alone in their own cracks. This is me peeling back the layers, exposing the raw wounds and fragile hope beneath. I'm tired of pretending to be okay, so here's my truth, messy and unfiltered. Sometimes sharing what's deepest inside can be the beginning of a new chapter. I ask you to listen with empathy, not judgment, as I reveal parts of myself I've long hidden. The vulnerability I'm about to show is my strength in disguise. I want you to see me as I truly am, beyond the masks and facades. What I'm sharing is a cry for connection in a world that often feels isolating. Don't judge me by my past. I'm choosing to be honest about it now. The truth I'm revealing isn't comfortable, but it's necessary for me to grow. I want to share my journey, the heartbreaks and healing, so others can find hope in their own. Sometimes the bravest thing is admitting we don't have it all figured out. I want to share my fears because acknowledging them is the first step to conquering them. Please don't judge me for my struggles. They don't define me, but they shape who I am becoming. I'm opening up because carrying this alone became too heavy to bear. This is my heart speaking, raw, unpolished, and yearning to be understood. I want to share my pain so it no longer holds power over me. Don't judge the tears behind these words. They are the language of my healing. I am telling you this because silence once almost broke me. I want to share my truth to remind others it's okay to be imperfect, broken, and still worthy. This vulnerability is my gift to you. May it inspire courage in your own story. I ask only that you hold space for my truth without trying to fix or change it. Behind these words is a soul searching for peace and acceptance. I want to share my story so that no one else feels the need to hide theirs. Don't judge my journey. I'm walking it one step at a time, learning as I go. I'm showing you my shadows so you can see the light I'm striving for. I want to share what's inside before it consumes me entirely. This is my invitation for you to meet me as I am, raw and real. Don't judge me for my fears. They are the soil from which courage grows. I want to share my story not for pity, but for understanding and connection. Sometimes, the hardest truths are the ones most worth telling. I am letting go of shame by telling you what I've carried alone for so long. Please don't judge me. Instead, listen and maybe find a piece of your own story here. I want to share the moments I felt lost so we can find hope together. Behind every fragile moment is the strength of someone who refuses to give up. I'm sharing this so that vulnerability doesn't feel like weakness but power. Please don't judge the cracks. You might see where the light shines through. I want to share my heart, hoping it echoes with those who need to hear it most. What I'm about to say is the truest part of me. Fearful yet hopeful.